Pepperoni pizza is absolutely the best meal on the planet. And if you don't think that, don't talk to me. You're not a real person. You're a bot. You are a bot. Me, my mama, my daddy, everybody on the planet, not a single person could ever say they don't like pizza. And if you don't like pizza, think about it, right? Think about the pizza you've eaten in your life. That's cap. That's cap. That's cap. You liked one of them, and if you didn't, you just haven't found a pizza you like. But I know you like pizza. Don't ever lie to me like that. Don't lie. Don't lie. Like, come on now. So as a kid, because pizza is such an accessible food, and that like it's just bread, tomato, cheese, meat, or whatever topping you want. You don't really gotta have meat. That shows like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles showed like pizza and made it like socially cool. Like, not socially cool, but like made it like societally cool. Like pizza not only is good food, but it is like the food of children. It is the food of teens. It is the food that never ages. It's culturally the food, you know? Pizza is schmack. And that's not to say that it's the best food. Obviously, it's not. There are a lot of cultural dishes around the world, a lot of food just in general. I know a lot of people that make good food. But at the end of the day, right, a good pizza is always going to hit different for everybody, no matter what. It don't matter who you are. You could eat a slice of pizza. Literally, if we don't know what we're going to get pizza. It's really that simple, right? Khonjin House is a show about a guy who wants to get pizza, which is pretty simple in the premise, right? But if we get in further inspection, he's trying to get pizza from his homie Gino, who's the owner of Fratelli's Pizza, which is a money laundering ring for the mafia, who is led by a dude who is Khonjin's father. And Khonjin's father is trying to raise Khonjin to be the next leader of the mafia, while Khonjin just wants a slice of pepperoni pizza, you know? This sounds like a complicated story, but it's a sitcom that takes about a minute and 53 seconds for about each episode. I don't know how I came to 53, but 2 minutes approximately for each episode. So it can only do so much. But in each episode, it feels like the creator of Khonjin House experiments further and further with what a sitcom is. Because the sitcom is just a bunch of shorts. But a sitcom, when you analyze it, is just a set of characters that we're all familiar with, being put in wacky situations, and then constantly being brought back to the status quo. And Khonjin House, by far, is probably the best sitcom I've ever watched. I'm also a big fan of The Office, but I don't think I would be able to appreciate The Office as much as I do if I hadn't watched Khonjin House. Because Khonjin House, especially upon the first release, because my friend put me on in eighth grade, so like 2015, 2016. It was a beautiful series that I think is not only still inventive to this day, but I think more people need to watch it. Because Khonjin House is it's such a simple story, but like at the same time, it's filled with these nuances and complexities that are super hard to appreciate. And I think that's the beauty of Khonjin House, where like it has so many levels to it, where like we can all appreciate it for what it is, right? It's a sitcom. It's a fun comedy where these characters come together and laugh and joke around. But even besides that, like when you watch Khonjin House, the Khonjin House community is actually super lively and fun to be around. They're all really nice people. The creator of Khonjin House is trans, and I think just in general the community is very not only expressive but representative. And I think even in the story, the creator has come out and said that Khonjin is a trans man, and that I think a lot of this representation kind of leads to a community that tends to be not just vibrant but positive. I have a friend who's a Patreon of the Khonjin House Discord, and he's always telling me about how much fun he has in the server and the level of engagement that the fans actually have with the series and the creator. And I think that's really cool. And that speaks to the power of the series as a whole. I fell off of Khonjin House around season 5. I watched the finale when it came out, and then I kind of lost interest. And I've like been on and off again. I kept up with the series. I kept up with new episodes coming out, and I do love it with the passion. There are some episodes that I remember to this day, like the game show episode, right? But I think that just in general, it's probably just it's a short series that anybody can watch. It'll take you maybe like 2 hours to get through all of it, and it's just something special. It's a really special series, loved by a bunch of special people who really put their heart into that community. It's a fun community. It's a vibrant community. All the art, all of the people who appreciate it. It's a wonderful place. Not only like the comment section, but pretty much anywhere on the internet where you can find a Khonjin fan. And I think it's because Khonjin just has a lot of heart. The character has a lot of heart. Like, he's always just looking for pepperoni pizza, but I mean, you know, he's full of love. And as the series goes along, like, you kind of, I don't know, you get attached to these characters. Because like a sitcom, they're only like one-dimensional. Well, they're literally one-dimensional in this because they're actually just pictures being slid across the screen. But like, sitcom characters tend to be one-dimensional. And while the characters are, because of that, all of their personalities tend to be accentuated in a way that like lets them be characters that you can grow attached to, and it's easy to love on them. And it's really sad that I don't know that the series has ended. I think I'm winding down. I just really wanted to talk about Khonjin House and tell you to watch it. That's all for today. Thank you. Have a great day.